Welcome back. Months after Bengaluru was flooded, a brazen attempt is on to destroy the Hosakarehali Lake in South Bengaluru to allegedly benefit a luxury real estate project. The BBMP is constructing a 25-foot wide road cutting through the middle of the lake without giving any clarity on the purpose of the project. Now, locals allege that it is a 25-foot road which is being constructed to provide access to a luxury real estate project in the vicinity which has come up but is struggling without a suitable access road. Now, after an uproar by the environmentalists and locals, the BBMP claims that the road is being made to desilt the lake, but activists have pointed out that hydraulic rollers are being used to compact the road.
As you can see, once this divider comes, what happens to the other side of the lake? Where does the water come from? How are you going to maintain that? So you can see this. This is going to be destroyed. Already it's being encroached. What are they going to do with it? Do they want an amusement park here? Do you want this lake to die? Already money has been spent on this. The lake was looking beautiful, but again they let sewage come in and destroy the entire ecosystem of this lake. Now, this government of Karnataka is spending 1,500 crore on development of lakes, revival of lakes. Hats off to them.
We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Aksha to get us more details on this. Aksha, good morning. The BBMP is claiming that the road is being made to desilt the lake, but activists have pointed out that hydraulic rollers are being used to compact the road. Can you tell us more about these claims, please?
Well, you see, as you rightly mentioned, now after it's out, BBMP is saying that clearly they're doing this in order to desilt this particular lake. But if you take a look at this exact spot where at the spot where of Hosakarehali, where in between this particular lake, a 25 feet wide road is being constructed, and the locals here allege that this road is being built in order to provide access to a luxury real estate project that is coming up. So that's one of the major reason why this particular road is being constructed. And right now I'm joined by environmentalists and the local residents here who have raised the issues. We'll speak to them and who will elaborate more on this issue. So could you elaborate more on this particular road that is being built, and what's the response from the authorities? You also have spoken to them.
Yeah, it is very disappointing that lake is being destroyed in the name of development and rejuvenation. Part of the lake is being destroyed. Now, what we have learnt is, we have spoken to the project engineer here. He says this is a walking path. Because I have him on record. So he says a walking path. Then I said, why do you need 20 feet walking path? He says, no, we've been told to do it and I'm only executing work. Now we noticed that the BBMP says, put out a banner saying that no, we are just making this as a temporary path and we'll remove all the thing once the desilting is done. But the fact remains, this lake doesn't need desilting. It's already been desilted in 2017. All they need is de-weeding, which can be done manually also with the ropes. All can be done. But the whole thing that we are noticing is the government is playing a game. The Karnataka Tank Conservation Development Authority is not aware of it. The BBMP commissioner is not aware of it. The BBMP lake engineer, Ms. Shilpa, she says she's not aware of it. And so much of activity has happened. So the disappointing fact is, we want the government to tell us what's happening. Let them come out clear. This is an open thing to Mr. Basuraj Bomme. Please come out and let us know what's happening, because the game people should know what's happening. You cannot be just taking up a development work and destroying a lake. You're spending a lot of money. Already money has been spent on this lake before in 2017 when BDA was in charge. So this is something we don't want to happen, and this lake has to remain as one piece. That's what we are asking the government.
Ma'am, what do you have to say about this particular road? You're a local resident here, so you also raised the issue. So.
Right. See, we have been requesting BBMP to clean the lake since 2018, so we can have basic rights like clean air to breathe, and so we can sleep at night without mosquitoes singing to us each night, right? But BBMP has always maintained that they don't have funds to clean the lake. And suddenly we wake up one morning and see this intrusion, this development which is totally unnecessary. I think we are not only hampering the lake's ecology, but destroying the biodiversity. It is utterly selfish to just think about human beings and economy when there are a lot of birds and animals living here, right? So the local residents also initiated a petition on jhatka.org. So we just need clarity on what's happening, and we need the lake over the road. Thanks.
Yes, so what do you have to say?
So we, the Indian Bloggers Army, have been volunteering with the citizens in and around Oskarli Lake.
Yeah.
We, the group of citizen volunteers called the Indian Bloggers Army, have been volunteering with very like-minded people like Mr. Joseph, Jatka.org and all. And our objective was simple and clear: let the lake be like that what it was. Unnecessary desilting and unnecessary development in the name of lake regeneration doesn't make any sense. As people rightly say, there is no need of a road suddenly. Just after 2-3 days, you see a big road.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense at all.
Okay, thank you, sir. So there you go, you have the environmentalists and the local residents here raising this issue and seeking the intervention of the government in order to put an end to this project.
All right, Akshay, thank you so much for joining us and for getting us those voices as well. Well, with that, we close this bulletin, but stay tuned because my colleague Shilpa is going to be taking you forward with the biggest stories of the day, so stay tuned.